skate kids rock more glass in a splash. Come on. Goon down project got a Tony Stark statue. I'm like, got me on dust, got young niggas swinging they blade. The chain swinging cats remind me of us. We got old money, old 20s. Gold mouth full of fronts, we in a Swiss out. Fucking mad snow bunnies. Syringe rap, 40 bundles of smack. Come on. Lawyers get strong. I started off with the crack. The plug sent me 10 bricks, sent all of them back. So they sent me half of 100. Had to get them on that. I got my camera on. Rubber grip with the pink knife. Skate routes, dirt bikes, moving like travel.
That was right there with my brother Scram Jones. We fucked around and I was in Cincinnati one day. I wanted to rhyme off, check out my melody, right? I want to do Mighty Healthy off of my melody. He fucked around, started playing with shit and merged them together. I said, yo, we gotta take it right there. That's it right there. We get back home, niggas, you gonna go in the studio and lay that. We gonna put it together. We just smashed that shit. This shit right here, what's this, just Windows? Shit right here is called Windows. This is like one of the last records I made in the fourth quarter. Right here and shit. Scram. I had him chop this record up real quick. And we just melted that. You know what I mean? Just to check out what we got going on. Yo, C Goins, what's up? I see you, baby. We cooking. You know what I mean? Yo, it been 25 years since my first joint. And you know, I don't like doing part twos and shit. You know what I mean? But the fans kind of like demanded me to get ahead and go in the bag. So it's like for this album here, you know, I got joints on it that was like 23 years old, 24 years old. You know what I mean? I saved a bunch of joints like that. Every time I heard a beat and I felt that it was supreme, I just put it in the bag, just put it in the vault. So on this record here, I got like maybe like 5 of them on there like that, and I mixed up with what's going on right now with us. You feel me? So like the song I just dropped, that's gonna drop I think tomorrow or the night, Metaphysics. You know, that's one of those joints that was like happened like 23 years ago. You know what I mean? 24 years ago, whatever the case may be. Like I was just saving them. Like whatever I felt that could be, I could do a part two to, just put it away. And that's what I did to a lot of records on this joint here though. You know what I mean? But you know, I appreciate y'all coming through, give me your ear just to listen and just support me throughout the years. I got my brother Nas Escobar, you know what I mean? Make some noise for Escobar. Yeah, you know, this is my favorite MC right here. I like using the word rapper, it's my favorite MC, like, you know what I mean? It's like, this is my brother. And then when it was that time, I had sat on a couple of beats for Supreme Clientele. But when I started like, yo, looking for a home and this and that, I couldn't find it. You know what I mean? So him and Pete, you know, came in and Pete kept coming, but then it's my brother. I wouldn't rather give Supreme to nobody but my brother. You feel me? Because it's like that. It's someone I respect. I take as my brother since day one. It's my favorite artist, rap artist, like forever and ever. You know what I mean? So yo, I want to just say, first of all, thank you to Massive Hill, but I want to thank my brother. Thank you so much. You know how we do. I love you. I love you. Because hold on, this the guy that made me, see, I like MCs that make me want to go right. He was the one that made me want to go right when we was doing this shit in the 90s. You know what I mean? I wait for him to get ahead and drop, and it was like, oh shit. Like I gotta go run back home and just go get the composition and start jotting and writing in that shit. You know what I mean? That was him. His pen. You know, he got an almighty pen. You know what I mean? One of a kind. Niggas can't touch his shit. So it's an honor for me to get ahead and place something that I had for like 25 years that been on my mind. I did other shit. And to circle back just to be with my brother on his same baseball team, nigga. We in a dugout together. And he here. You know what I mean? So yo, I just want to just get that. So what we gonna do, we gonna play a couple of joints off the shit, you know what I mean? Some of them are just like one verses and play a couple of joints that, you know, not too much, maybe like 5 or 6 or whatever and shit in the skit here and there. And you know, we gonna wait till, what's that? Next Friday, before we, you know, when that cake come out the oven, it's gonna be right there, bow. Y'all gonna see what it is. You wanna say something else?
Whatever he said about me, that goes back to him. This is one of the greatest rappers who ever touched planet Earth. This is one of the only dudes I hear hunger in him every time he raps. This is the only dude that has movies in every sentence when I hear it. I relate to him. It's from the streets, it's for the streets. This is one of the greatest ever. When he came out, he had a mask on his face. He ain't show his face. I said, who is that? He said, check out the rap kingpin, the Black Jesus. You know, he came in the game stating his statements to the world about what he loved for where he's from. Staten Island to the whole world. We love you, Los Angeles. We love you, LA. We made our mark here. Y'all showed us love. We love you forever. Thank you, Supreme. Thank you, Los Angeles. Thank you, Supreme. Y'all know how we do. Supreme Clientele 2. Like my brother said, it's not easy to make a part 2 to a classic. He didn't mention classic. I'm going to say it for him. Super classic. People say the word classic too much. Nah. This brother's that. So this is part 2. I'm happy to be down with my brothers. It's beautiful to stand together. Let's keep the unity thing going in hip-hop. Let's keep that going. God bless y'all. Peace.